In this video, I'll talk to you about bipolar people and about how not to get a job. When I was about 28 years old, I was very immature in many ways. I applied at a bookstore, probably Barnes and Noble. They had a competitor in Miami, and the lady interviewed me and asked me, "Are there any questions?" Here's where I answered to her, where I goofed up. I said, "I can put all the books on their shelves, but I don't want to touch any of the homosexual or gay and lesbian books or anything of that type." Then she looked at me and gave me a strange look. She put her pen down on the desk and she gave me a strange look that I've seen this look before. It seems to mean, "Are you for real?" Something like that. That's what it means. All right, fast forward probably almost 10 years later. I'm 38, 35, something like that. And I applied at the Volusia County schools. I applied at one particular school because the people around me were pushing me to apply there. It was in the city of DeLand. And the gentleman there said, "This lady will be your boss." I said, "That's fine." I smiled at her. "Are there any questions or are there any comments that you have?" And I said, "No, not at all. I would really love this cushy job." So they didn't give me the job. My friend found out because I used the word cushy. By cushy, what I meant was I don't have to drive all the way to Orlando. But I didn't explain it. They just didn't think that I was the right person for the job. And looking at myself, I say that I'm not the right person for the job because it was a cleaning position. And I could clean, but I don't want to clean anything by myself. I just don't like doing that. I don't like working by myself. I like teamwork. It is true I have a difficult time finding people that like to work with me. So what does all of this have to do with bipolar? Bipolar people tend to tell you exactly what they're thinking. That's what I've noticed. Another characteristic about them is they tell you what they're thinking. They tend to explode. Perhaps they explode. However, there's the difference between myself and other people, and other bipolar people. I don't explode. And if I do, it's after 2 years. For instance, I've been a driver for some people, and this particular person says, the light, you didn't make the light." Now that is just a personality problem because they're a rabbit personality. They move fast, and I am the opposite. I am a turtle, so I drive like a turtle. Eventually I'll catch up to the speed limit. There's no rush. But other people, they are like super turbocharged. They have so much energy and they want to get things done. And I tend to slow those people down. All right, so what I've noticed though is that some people say I'm passive aggressive or that I make the other people around me explode. That is a considerable viewpoint because I've noticed I've kept my calm when other people are blowing up. What the Jehovah's Witnesses are teaching me is to be poised, to dress better, to speak slowly, to think about what I'm going to say, to be discreet. Is that the word? Use discretion. To be polite, like Joel Osteen on TV. They ask him something and he says, well, that is not God's best. That's what he says. He doesn't say this is wrong, that no, they have it wrong, they have the wrong religion or so on. He just says that is not God's best. Well, God is blessing me, that's what I can say. I have new friends. He has sent me new clothes, but it's not just the clothes. The clothes, what they do is they get other people to treat me better. If you're walking around with flip-flops and a t-shirt and shorts, then some people just don't like you. Now I'm dressing up like a doctor, I think. Or actually, I'm dressing up. I thought about this earlier. I'm dressing up like the rich high school students I went to school with. All right. Do your best. If you're lonely, then go ahead and hang out with the Jehovah's Witnesses. They'll read books with you. They have their own mindset. They have their own agenda as to like bringing you in to learn about their religion. But I don't see anything wrong with it so far. The old men, they look like my grandfather. What I'm attributing to them is that they are polite, poised, and they're actually not as intimidating as my grandfather was. If you read the book, The Celestine Prophecy, there are 4 character types. Number 1, oh, there's my hand, okay. Number 1 was aloof. They just keep away from everybody. We're all 4 of these personality types. Another one was, where are we going? What are we going to do? What did you do there? They're questions and questions. They're the interrogator. The third type was the intimidator. Don't look at me. Don't ask me any questions. Keep your distance. They're aloof and intimidator. They intimidate you. And the fourth one was poor me. Oh, who's going to take care of me? They complain. The basic message is, poor me. I'm homeless. Poor me. My enemies are destroying me. Instead of doing the poor me dance or mantra, what I focus on is God has delivered me out of jail 3 times. These are miracles, what I call miracles. God will deliver me each day from all the problems that I have each day. From the problem of loneliness, from the problem of not having people to help me build the items I want to build. Like I want to learn to be a carpenter. There are people, some of you might be watching. However, right now I don't have the freedom, I believe, to leave the state of Florida to go learn carpentry in another state with a friend that wants to help me. But as soon as I see the case worker, case supervisor, I'll be able to know when I can leave and so on. All right, that's the report for this week. It's a beautiful afternoon. The weather is just peaceful, refreshing. God bless you. Hang out with the people that are polite to you. If you're alone, go Go visit the Jehovah's Witnesses. Many of them are not going to go out of their way to help you. What you got to do is just hang out with them. Eventually you'll find one or two in the group that do like you. And these are new friends that God is providing for you. You make them company, they make you company. You like the same books, you like something. God bless you. And God bless those that surround you.